welcome to the first round of the 2056 NZCFL playoffs. And as well, welcome to the city of Miami as we are at the Orange Bowl to watch Navy versus Virginia Tech. And Navy is coming off a stellar season with wins against Georgia, Florida State, and Colorado. And then here comes Virginia Tech. They are having a season as well with huge wins against James Madison, Marshall, and Virginia. And as we head to the coin flip, it will be Virginia flipping the coin, and they choose tails. And it is tails. And they elect to receive the ball for the first half. They're going to want to make a statement here. All right, and as they head for the kickoff, here is Sean Kincaid of Navy. He kicks the ball off to the end zone, and it is a touchback. So it's 1st and 10 on Virginia Tech's 25. Virginia Tech. Give me 1 second here. Okay, that might be why. Why did that change? Okay, that's why. Okay, I didn't go crazy. Okay. And Jamie Barrett hands ball to Jeffrey Harris, and Harris goes for 3 yards. So it's 2nd and 7 on Virginia Tech's 28. Jimmy Barrett looks around, he drops back the pass, he throws it to Jimmy Diggs, and he finds 4 yards. It's 3rd and 3 on Virginia Tech's 32. And Barrett drops back the pass, and then on a quarterback draw, he finds 4 yards for the first down. And it's 1st and 10 on Virginia Tech's 36. Barrett drops back the pass, tries to swing this one out to Will Anderson, and gets taken down at the line of scrimmage almost immediately for 0 yards. It's 2nd and 10, Virginia Tech's 36. Barrett drops back the pass. He is looking, and he finds Randy Andrews on the slant for 6 yards. It's 3rd and 4 on Virginia Tech's 42. And Jimmy Barrett on a delay handoff on a running back draw to John Williams, and he goes for 2 yards. So it's 4th and 2 on Virginia Tech's 44. And Coach Fanta sands out their punt team. 4th and 2 on Virginia Tech's 44. John Tongamoa punts the ball for a quality 61 yards for a touchback. So it's 1st and 10 on Navy's 20. Ladarius Nielsen drops back to pass. He's looking on a slant to Nathan Pittman, and he finds more room and gets tripped up for the 13-yard gain. So it's 1st and 10 on Navy's 33. Nielsen hands the ball to Jim Berryman. Berryman goes up the middle, cuts it to the left, and he plows over a linebacker for the first down for 10 yards. It's 1st and 10 on Navy's 43. Excuse me. Nielsen hands the ball to Berryman. Berryman goes up the middle again. He finds 8 yards. It's 2nd and 2 on Virginia Tech's 49. And Nielsen hands the ball to Keenan Rathbone. Rathbone goes off the left guard and finds 6 yards. So it's 1st and 10 on Virginia Tech's 43. Nielsen drops back to pass, and on another slant to Pittman, he catches the ball and he gets hit hard, and the ball comes free. And luckily, Kellen Johnson's running right next to him as he falls onto the ball. So it's 2nd and 5 on Virginia Tech's 38. And Nielsen draws back to pass. He is getting chased. He gets taken down by Daniel Winston for an 8-yard loss. 3rd and 13 on Virginia Tech's 46. Nielsen pitches the ball off to Berryman. He goes to the left and he gets taken down behind the line of scrimmage for a -1-yard loss. It's 4th and 14 on Virginia Tech's 47. Chris Hill punts the ball for 49 yards for a touchback. So it's 1st and 10 on Virginia Tech's 20. And Jimmy Barrett comes off to the field looking to make something here. And he hands the ball to Jeffrey Harris. Harris goes off the right guard and he finds 6 yards. So it's 2nd and 4, Virginia Tech's 26. Barrett hands the ball to Randy Andrews. Andrews goes off the left guard and he finds 11 yards running over a player. And it's 1st and 10 on Virginia Tech's 37. Barrett hands the ball off to Harris. Harris goes up the middle. He finds 8 yards. 2nd and 2 on Virginia Tech's 45. And Barrett, play action, fake hands it off to Harris. He looks down the field. He finds a Jimmy Diggs wide open coming down the middle. And he has room to run, and he gets pushed out of bounds for a 20-yard gain. It's 1st and 10 on Navy's 35. And before the play is snapped, there is penalties on the play. There's flags are out. There's a false start on Evan Padilla. So it's 1st and 15 on Navy's 40. Barrett draws back to pass. He's looking. And he finds Pat Dismukes for a 6-yard gain. It's 2nd and 9 on Navy's 34. And Jimmy Barrett hands the ball to Jeffrey Harris. And Jeffrey gets hit behind the line of scrimmage for a -1-yard loss. It's 3rd and 10 on Navy's 35. And Jimmy Barrett on a play action play and runs directly to the left outside of the pocket. And he dumps it off to John Williams. And he finds 11 yards in the first down. But there's flags in the backfield. And it will be a holding call on Evan Padilla. So it's 3rd and 20 on Navy's 45. Jimmy Barrett hands the ball off to Jeffrey Harris. And he finds 7 yards. So it's 4th and 13. And John Togamoa punts the ball for 43 yards for a touchback. With 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first, it's 1st and 10 on Navy's 20. Nielsen drops back to pass. He's looking down the field. He finds Marquise Allen down the middle. He has some room to run and gets tripped up for an 18-yard gain. So it's 1st and 10 on Navy's 38. And Nielsen hands the ball off to Rathbone. Rathbone goes for 6 yards. It's 2nd and 4. Navy's 44. And Nielsen drops back to pass. He's looking deep. And he has a man wide open. Beats the defender. And he chucks the ball down the field. But is just underthrown. And it's definitely behind Nathan Pittman. And it falls incomplete. 3rd and 4 on Navy's 44. So Nielsen drops back to pass. He's looking. He's not able to find anybody, but he's trying to make something out of nothing. And he gets taken down for an 11-yard sack. It's 4th and 15 on Navy's 33. With 2 minutes left, Chris Hill punts the ball for 50 yards, and Jacob Montero is there to fair catch the ball. It's 1st and 10, Virginia Tech 17. Barrett hands the ball off to Harris. Harris goes off the right tackle and he finds 9 yards. It's 2nd and 1 on Virginia Tech's 26. And Barrett draws back the pass. He's looking and he finds Will Anderson for the 10 yards. And it's 1st and 10, Virginia Tech's 36. And Jimmy Barrett draws back the pass. He's looking again to Will Anderson. He throws the ball and it just falls incomplete as it's too far out of his reach. It's 3rd and 10 on Virginia Tech's 36. Jimmy Barrett hands ball to Harris. Harris goes off the right guard and finds 7 yards, making it 4th and 3 on Virginia Tech's 43. And that will be the end of the first quarter. The begin of the second quarter will be starting now, and John Togamoa runs out onto the field to punt the ball. And he punts at 52 yards, and there is Terrell May who returns the punt, and he gets smacked instantly for a 2-yard gain. So it's 1st and 10 on Navy 7. And Nielsen drops back the pass. He's looking, he dumps it quickly over to Pittman, and Pittman only finds 4 yards before he's instantly taken down. So it's 2nd and 6 on Navy's 11. Ladarius Nielsen drops back the pass. He pump fakes it to Pittman and chucks it down the field to Johnson, who's able to tiptoe by the sidelines for an 18-yard catch. It's 1st and 10 on Navy's 29. Nielsen hands the ball to Berryman. He goes up the middle and he gets kind of stuffed for only 2 yards. It's 2nd and 8 on Navy's 31. And Nielsen hands the ball to Berryman and he attempts to go up the middle, but it is stuffed. So he bounces it out to the left and he finds 11 yards for the first down. It's 1st and 10 on Navy's 42. Nielsen draws back the pass. He's looking. He is not able to find anybody. He gets sacked again by Daniel Winston for a 10-yard loss. So it's 2nd and 20 on Navy's 32. Nielsen hands the ball off to Berryman. He only finds 4 yards. 3rd and 16 on Navy's 36. And as he motions the wide receiver over, and it's a fake handoff sweep to the wide receiver, and he pitches over to Berryman. But the defense of Virginia Tech sniffs this one out, and it gets hit in the backfield for a negative 4-yard loss. It's 4th and 20 on Navy's 32. And then Chris Hill punts the ball 45 yards, and Monterio is there to return it for 7 yards. It's 1st and 10 on Virginia Tech's 30. And Barrett draws back the pass. He's looking, and he has time of the day as he sits and he just chucks it down the field. And Joel Ray is there to catch the ball. He holds onto it, and he's running down the field, and he gets pushed out of bounds for a 28-yard gain. But there's flags on the play. What is that? And it looks like it'd be a holding call on Isaiah McMaster on the defense. And of course, this is going to be declined. You don't see that every day. But there is a injury on the field, and it looks like to be Jimmy Diggs, who's on the ground. So he'll be taken off. So it's 1st and 10 on Navy's 42. Barrett hands the ball to Harris, and Harris is instantly met by the defense for a negative 3-yard loss. It's 2nd and 13, Navy's 45. Jimmy Barrett hands the ball off to John Williams, and John Williams gets instantly met at the line of scrimmage for a 0-yard gain. It's 3rd and 13 on Navy's 45. And Jimmy Barrett hands the ball off to Jeffrey Harris, and he finds 0 yards. So it's 4th and 13 on Navy's 45. And Tongamoa punts the ball 45 yards for a touchback. With 7 minutes left in the first half, it is 0-0, and it's 1st and 10 on Navy's 20. Nielsen draws back to pass, and he's looking towards the sideline. He throws it, but this ball is just over his head to Marquise Allen, and it falls incomplete. It's 2nd and 10, Navy's 20. Nielsen hands the ball off to Rathbone. Rathbone finds 9 yards. So it's 3rd and 1 on Navy's 29. Give me a second here. And 1st and 10 on Virginia's 32. Jimmy Barrett draws back to pass. He's looking, he sweeps it down to Randy Andrews for a quick pass, and he has blockers, and he has room, he's running, he passes the first down and more. He gets tackled for a 19-yard gain. So it's 1st and 10 on Navy's 49. Barrett draws back the pass. He's trying to find Will Anderson, and this ball is batted down at the line of scrimmage. So it's 2nd and 10 on Navy's 49. Barrett draws back the pass. He's looking. He tries to sweep this up to Randy Andrews, but he gets instantly tripped up for a 1-yard gain. It's 3rd and 9 on Navy's 48. Barrett hands the ball off to John Williams, and John Williams gets stuffed for a -1-yard loss. It's 4th and 10 on Navy's 49. And Tangamoa punts the ball for 27 yards, and Terrell May returns it. He has room, and he is able to find 10 yards. So it's 1st and 10 on Navy's 32. Nielsen draws back the pass. He's looking, and he tries to throw the ball to Marquise Allen, but he's practically tackled as flags are thrown, and it's a holding call on on Evans Jones of the defense. Of course, that's accepted. So it's 1st and 10 on Navy's 37. Nielsen draws back the pass. He tries to sweep this out to Rathbone, but it gets blocked by the defensive line. So it's 2nd and 10 on Navy's 37. Nielsen hands the ball off to Behrman. Behrman finds 3 yards. So it's 3rd and 7 on Navy's 40, and Nielsen hands both to Berryman. Berryman goes off the right guard and hits the hole hard. He finds 12 yards falling forward. So it's 1st and 10 on Virginia Tech's 48. And Nielsen hands ball off to Rathbone. He finds only nothing minus a yard, so it's a -1-yard gain. It's 2nd and 11 on Virginia Tech's 49. And Nielsen, play action play. He rolls out to his left, and he throws the ball, and Kellen Johnson beats his man. He catches the ball, and he goes. He's at the 20, the 10, and high steps into the end zone for the touchdown. But there's flags on the play, and it looks to be a pass interference on Evans Jones. So the touchdown is going to stay as the penalty is declined. The extra point is up, and it is good. It is 7-0 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. In the first half. And Sean Kincaid kicks it in the back of the end zone. It's 1st and 10, Virginia Tech's 25. Jimmy Barrett hands the ball off to Harris. Harris goes up the middle for a 3-yard gain. But there's flags on the play, and it's a holding call on Josh Raborn. So it's 1st and 20 of Virginia Tech's 15. Barrett draws back the pass. He's looking. He tries to find Randy Andrews, trying to make something, get something with this nothingness. And only gets 4 yards. So it's a 2nd and 16, Virginia Tech's 19. And before the plays even snapped, there's flags on the play. And this man's already been called for 2 penalties. It's Evan Padilla for a false start. It's 2nd and 21, Virginia Tech's 14. So far, the lights have been too big for Evan Padilla. Hopefully he gets settled in soon. It's 2nd and 21, Virginia Tech's 14. Jamie Barrett draws back to pass. He throws a simple pass to John Williams and only gets 6 yards. So it's 3rd and 15 on Virginia Tech's 20. And Jimmy Barrett draws back to pass. He's looking down the sideline. He sees Will Anderson and he throws the ball, but he just throws it out of bounds. No chance for Will Anderson to catch it. It's 4th and 15. And John Togamoa punts the ball 52 yards. And Terrell May is there return for 13 yards. It's 1st and 10 on Navy's 41. And Nielsen hands the ball off to Berryman. Berryman goes up the middle for a 2-yard gain. And timeout Navy. Oh, sorry, Virginia Tech. 2nd and 8 on Navy's 43. Nielsen draws back the pass. He's looking, and he throws it to Kellen Johnson, but this ball is batted down by the defender. It's 3rd and 8 on Navy's 43. A minute left in the first half. Nielsen draws back the pass. He's looking. He tries to find Kellen Johnson once again, and again, this ball is just underthrown a little bit, gets batted down. 4th and 8. Chris Hill punts the ball. And Virginia Tech is satisfied just to run out the clock for the first half to end. It is 7-0. I would like to take this time to let you all know about the sponsor today. Today's sponsor for this game is Kroger brand chocolate milk. And as the teams travel out to these for the second half, and remember, Virginia Tech decided to receive the ball to try to make a statement, but that statement has yet to be made. But there's still time on the game, on the clock to make it. Fellas, it's only 7 points. So it's 1st and 10 on Navy's. Oh, sorry. Terrell May returns the kickoff for 23 yards. Was kicked to the 10. It's 1st and 10 on Navy's 33. Nielsen hands the ball off to Berryman. Berryman finds 6 yards. It's 2nd and 4 on Navy's 39. And Nielsen draws back the pass, and he finds Johnson for a 14-yard gain. And Johnson is motionless, and he will be taken off the field, and he's okay. So he is hurt, and it's 1st and 10, Virginia Tech's 47. And Nielsen hands the ball to Berryman, and Berryman rushes for 2 yards. So it's 2nd and 8, Virginia Tech's 45. Nielsen draws back the pass, and he throws a slant to Pittman, and Pittman uses his speed to get around all of the defenders as he takes it from one side of the sidelines all the way to the other side and gets pushed out of bounds for a 23-yard gain. So it's first and 10 on Virginia Tech's 22. Nielsen draws back the pass, and he is hit behind from Daniel Winston for an 8-yard sack. So it's second and 18. Virginia Tech's 30. And Rathbone rushes the ball for 4 yards. So it's third and 14. And Ladarius Nielsen draws back to pass. He chucks it down the field, and Nathan Pittman is there to catch the ball for a 24-yard gain, and it gets taken down at the 2-yard line. It's first and goal on Virginia Tech's 2. And Nielsen hands the ball to Berryman. Berryman just jumps up and reaches over, breaks the plane for a 2-yard rushing touchdown. The extra point is up. It is good. It is 14-0. And Sean Kincaid kicks the ball off for a touchback, and it's first and 10 on Virginia Tech's 25. And Jimmy Barrett hands the ball off to Jeffrey Harris, and Harris finds 1 yard. So it's second and 9, Virginia Tech's 26. Jimmy Barrett hands the ball off, and he finds 6 yards. And there's flags on the play. It is an illegal use of hands, which is accepted. It's a first and 10 on Virginia Tech's 31. And Jimmy Barrett hands the ball off to Adam Trice, and Trice gets hit in the backfield for a negative 4-yard loss. He was dancing too much back there. So it's second and 14 on Virginia Tech's 27. And Jimmy Barrett hands the ball off to John Williams, and he runs over a defensive lineman for a 3-yard gain. That defensive lineman was Demon Henry, and he will be taken to the sidelines. It's third and 11 on Virginia Tech's 30. And Jimmy Barrett hands the ball off, and he gets instantly met in the backfield, but gets taken down by the face mask. It was Thomas Harris who just yanked his helmet off him completely. Of course, that is accepted. It is first and 10 on Virginia Tech's 45. Jimmy Barrett hands the ball off to Joel Ray. He finds 4 yards. So it's second and 6. Virginia Tech's 49. Barrett drops back the pass. He's looking. He finds Randy Andrews for a 16-yard gain. It's first and 10 on Navy's 35. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Jimmy Barrett drops back the pass. He's looking to John Williams. And it's second and 10. And it falls incomplete. So it's second and 10 on Navy's 35. And Jimmy Barrett hands the ball off to Jeffrey Harris. And Jeffrey Harris goes up the middle for a 1-yard gain. So it's third and 9 on Navy's 34. And Jimmy Barrett draws back the pass, and he's looking at Joel Ray coming down the middle, and he throws the ball, and it goes in and out of his hands. It's fourth and 9 on Navy's 34. Tongamoa punts the ball for 40 yards for a touchback. So it's first and 10 on Navy's 20. Nielsen hands the ball off to Berryman. Berryman goes up for 1 yard. It's second and 9. Navy's 21. I lost my spot. And Nielsen drops back the pass, and he's looking Marquise Allen, and it falls incomplete. It's third and 9 on Navy's 21. And Ladarius He hands the ball to Jim Berryman because it's 3rd and 9 on Navy's 21. And he gets instantly met at the line of scrimmage, so it's 4th down and 9. Chris Hill punts the ball. It's for a 57-yard punt, and it's returned by Montario for 18 yards. It's 1st and 10, Virginia Tech's 40. And Jimmy Barrett draws back the pass. He finds Will Anderson for 9 yards. It's 2nd and 1, Virginia Tech's 49. Barrett hands the ball to John Williams. John Williams finds 9 yards. It's 1st and 10, Navy's 42. Barrett, he takes it for himself for 4 yards. It's 2nd and 6, Navy's 38. Hands the ball to Trice. Trice only gets 2 yards. It's 3rd and 4 on Navy's 36. Barrett hands the ball to Harris. Harris goes up the middle. He finds 3 yards. So it's 4th and 1 on Navy's 33. And Coach Fanta, he sends out the offense, and he's looking, and he draws back to pass, and he throws a quick one to Joel Ray, and this ball is just batted down at the line of scrimmage for a turnover on downs. So it's 1st and 10 on Navy's 33. Nielsen hands the ball to Rathbone. Rathbone goes for 12 yards. And it flags on the play the little use of hands of Chris Moorhead. Of Navy. So it is accepted. It's 1st and 20 on Navy's 23. And Nielsen hands the ball off to Jim Berryman. He finds 12 yards. With 1 minute and 12 seconds left in the third quarter, it's 2nd and 8, Navy's 35. Nielsen hands the ball off to Rathbone. Rathbone finds 11 yards and the first down. It's 1st and 10 on Navy's 46. Nielsen draws back the pass. He swings it out to Rathbone. He only finds 1 yard before getting tripped up. And that will be the end of the third quarter. And as the fourth quarter begins, it's 2nd and 9 on Navy's 47. Nielsen hands the ball to Berryman, and Berryman cuts it off to the left side, and he bounces it off to the right, and he has room up the middle. He goes. He gets past the first down, and he has more room and more blockers with him, and he gets 10 extra more yards and add another 12 to that. And it's a 32-yard rush from Berryman, and it's a Navy timeout. It's 1st and 10, Virginia Tech's 21. Ladarius Nielsen hands the ball off to Rathbone. Rathbone rushes for 7 yards. It's 2nd and 3 on Virginia Tech's 14. And Nielsen draws back the pass. He sees no one opening, so he takes it for himself. And he slides down into 1st and goal on Virginia Tech's 9. And Ladarius Nielsen hands the ball to Berryman, and Berryman, untouched, skips into the end zone for a 9-yard touchdown. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And there looks to be a defensive lineman on the ground. It's Justin Joyne, who is hurt. So Virginia, with still time left in the game, Virginia Tech has to do something here. And so Sean Kincaid kicks the ball to the 5-yard line, and Montero returns it for 20 yards. It's 1st and 10, Virginia Tech's 25. Barrett hands the ball off to Harris. Harris, he finds 13 yards for the first down. It's 1st and 10, Virginia Tech's 38. And Barrett draws back to pass, and he throws a quick one to Will Anderson for a 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6 on Virginia's 42. Barrett drops back to pass. He throws a quick one over to Andrews and finds only 1 yard. It's 3rd and 5 on Virginia Tech's 43. And Jimmy Barrett hands the ball off to John Williams for a 0 yard gain, and it's 4th and 5. And a punt it. Tungamoa punts it for 39 yards. And that is where I will honestly call the game, just because nothing extra happens really. There's the Navy field goal with 7 minutes left, making it 24-0 will be the final score.